Hey guys, this is just a quick video to show you the eBay lot that I've got up. I thought I'd make a video to show you the quality of the cards a bit better than in the pictures alone. So here is the first card. We've got Charizard. Just take that out of the sleeve. This card is in really good condition. Gently now. Here we go. So this is the first card. As you can see from the front, let me get in the light there. There's basically no scratches on the front of this card. There is, I don't know if you can see it, a light dot of silvering just up here somewhere. Let me just see where it is. There was a light dot somewhere, I can't find it, but there is a dot of silvering up there somewhere. The card's got the natural back bend like the holos do, especially these old ones. So the front is pretty much perfect to my eyes, but the back has scratches around here where my thumb is, at the top, and just in general light scratches across the whole card. But the corners are in excellent condition. They look really crisp, as you can see there. Let me just turn it a bit so you can see some of the light scratches. So that's that card. The Japanese Charizard base set. That's in really good condition. Second card, we've got Dark Charizard from the Team Rocket set. Let me just quickly give it a bend. Okay, so this card is also in very good condition, but as you may be able to see, maybe not, there is light silvering up here. And a few light dots below the tail. Sorry if I'm blinding you, I'm trying to get the silvering to show. You can't really see it because the card is hollow foil anyway. This card is straighter than the other card. And on the back, let me just see, there is a light scratch mark on the Pokeball there and a few up here. There's some slight wear to this bottom edge, as you can see. Just turn it a bit more there so you can see some light scratches, and I can see a bit more here. So it's not quite as good as the first Charizard card, but that's still really good condition. Next up, we've got the Blastoise. By the way, I'm sorry if this is a long video. I just wanted to show everyone the quality of the cards fully so you can understand. This is another great card. I can't see any silvering on the front of this card. The front of this card looks mint. Let me just look. There is a slight scratch here. So it's not mint. It just appears it from a quick glance. On the back, this card does have some more scratches than the other ones. Let me just get close to me. There is a prominent scratch just up here. If you can see, there you go. You can see it. There's a scratch here, which doesn't show on the front, but it shows on the back. This card doesn't really have any silvering. It's just a few scratches. There's a light one down there. Again, the corners are in really good condition on this card. So that's Blastoise. I've only put these first four cards in sleeves for now, but I will sleeve up the other ones, the better condition cards, when I send them, and I will make sure they're sent nicely. This is Venusaur. I can feel this has got a bit more of a bend in it, slightly do. The front looks really good. There's silvering along this edge, along with this edge here. I can see some wear. You can probably see that on the back of it better. I can't really see any scratches on it, not really. There's going to be some light ones on there, but from this distance I can't see. And on the back there is some light scratch wear. Hopefully if I do that in the light without blinding you, you can see. There you go. You can see some smudges here. Again, corners are really good on this card. It's not perfectly centered, it is towards that way. That's Venusaur. Right, now I'm going to go a bit quicker to show you the other cards. These are the main cards in my eyes, but we've got Lapras here. Very good condition, off centre slightly, and that's got a slight crease I can see here. There, you can see it. Magneton. See, I'm not going to be able to tell you every single defect on this card, but this hopefully makes it a little bit more obvious. And you can see this card's very straight. There's light silvering down here and across the top there and on the edge. The back has some light scratches and smudges all across this edge here. If you can see that, you can see it all across the card. So straight on it looks perfect, but when you turn it, you can see. That's the case with a lot of these first cards that I'm showing you. They look perfect at first glance, but then when you get close, you can see the little imperfections. This card, I do believe, has scratches across the artwork and silvering, and along the bottom corner there. And on the back, let me just turn it. Again, hopefully that shows up most of the imperfections in the back for you to see. Flareon. I'm just going to turn it. Sorry if I'm blinding you, I'm just trying to find out anything. This has quite heavy silvering along the edges there, around the whole card really, except for the bottom. It's got light, and there's a little ding there. And you can see it on the back, and lightware up here. So I'm just going to, sorry for blinding you, but I'm trying to get the things to show up. There we go, I think there's a scratch in there as well. Vaporeon. Looks pretty good condition. There's not really any silvering on the front. Oh no, yes there is across here, but not so much on the edges. No, now I can see it. Okay. Silvering doesn't seem to show up very well in the camera, but there are dots of silvering across here. The card feels very crisp though. And on the back there's some wear down here, and there's a dot up there. You can see now in the angle, you can see. So head on it looks clean as, but then as soon as you turn it. Kabutops. I can see light scratches across this card and silvering down here. And let's get the angle for you, and you can see the back there. That should show up any scratches that might be there. Some down here. Edges look good, corners look good. Kangaskhan, quite heavily silvered along the edges I can see. Yeah, and along the play area. And the back, there you go. So because these cards do have scratches, I wouldn't be able to call them anything else but played, but they are in excellent play condition. There's only a few which I would say are quite heavily damaged. Snorlax looks pretty good actually, just like silvering across the edges. He's got wear down here on the back. There you go, you can see it. Actually, it's more visible in the camera than it is in person. There you go. Okay, we're getting through it. Seadra. Not really much in terms of scratches on the front. Some light silvering, and on the back there's a mark here. You can see it there. Let me just angle. Hitmonlee. He's got light dots of silvering all across the card. Doubt that's picking up in the camera. Light back bend. Some wear down in the corner there. And here some sort of crease. I can't feel the crease, but there's something there. It looks like it's bent. It's not. I think slightly. Right, Wigglytuff. Looks pretty good on the front. Light silvering at the top. Corners look good apart from down there. There's a tiny little nick. And maybe there, small scratch here. This video is getting out of hand, so sorry about that. I'm just going to show you all these cards. I'm just going to quickly show you all these now so you can see. There we go, you can see some damage there. Zapdos. Zapdos looks really good, really straight. The back, pretty damn good off centre. There's a little nick up there. Mr. Mime, light silvering across the bottom. That's where it's about to focus. Light silvering across the bottom. Corners look good from the front, from the back, small nick down here. Light surface scratches, a few in the Pokeball. Vileplume, he's got the back bend. The picture itself is really good. There's light silvering around the edge. Pretty well centered. Not on the back. And there's this corner wear here. And the dot there. You see the corner wear? Moltres. Quite a lot of silvering along the edges here. It's off centre to the left. There's a big scratch going up the top there. Don't know what, well, more like a scuff and another scuff here. There you go, can you see it? Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen's got, let me see if I can shine this so you can see. Can't get it to shine without you being blinded, but there's silvering across like that, like a scratch, and down, and then dots. Yeah, this has got more silvering than most. There's a few that have quite heavy silvering. Back's kind of good. There's corner wear there at the bottom. Vileplume, Rocket's Vileplume. You just shine it. Yeah, silvering along the edge tops. Pretty good. Pretty well centered. A light scratch here. You can see it there in the camera. There it is. And some light edge wear along the bottom. Venomoth. A few dots of silvering down here. It's off centre that way. That's the back of the card. Meganium. Looks pretty damn good on the front. I don't have the best eyes. Yeah, it looks pretty good. There's no real scratches on the front, but the back probably has something. It's pretty good. I mean, you see light surface scratches. Corners are good. Small tiny nick in the bottom here. Articuno. This is a fossil Articuno. Looks pretty good on the front, light silvering at the top. I think that, and around the edges here. There's some corner wear on the bottom two corners, and top corners look good. Light scratch going up there. Diglett. Looks pretty good. Smudges and stuff on the back. There you can see. Right, I'm going to stop the video here and then I'm going to show the rest of the cards, otherwise it's going to get out of hand.